Yeah. The channel is a sewer and the state is absolute trash. They're trading our streets for some globalist hollowed out cash. No vetting, no paper, just an army of ghosts in the night. Or the cowards in parliament refuse to put up a fight. They're flooding the coastline, the borders are fucking erased. Look at the wreckage, look at how we've been completely debased. Zero checks, zero oversight, just a pathetic wide open door, feeding the rot until we can't take it anymore. It's an active infection, a total fucking systematic breach. Ignoring the terror, letting any sick bastard walk in and preach. They're laughing at laws, they're wiping their feet on our pride, while the suit-wearing scum have got nowhere left to hide. Every vote is a bomb, every unvetted face is a threat, and the politicians are placing a fucking treasonous bet. They're selling the nation, they're burning the flag for the gain, drowning our culture in a sewer of bullshit and pain.
It's a fucking insult to every soul that's paid into this land, watching it crumble while these assholes just wave a limp hand. Diversity bullshit, it's a mask for the downfall of all, and I'm sick of the silence while we wait for the sky to fall. The infrastructure's flatlining, the services are screaming in agony, but the elites just double down on their sick, twisted fallacy. They don't give a fuck if you're safe, they don't give a fuck if you die, as long as the quotas are met and they keep feeding the lie.
A nation is laws, a nation is borders, a nation is bound, but they've ripped up the foundation and leveled it to the ground. It's a fucking catastrophe, an aggressive premeditated hit, and we're the ones forced to sit in the middle of all of this shit. They're importing chaos, they're importing a goddamn war, and they're opening the vault and emptying out every store. There's no process, there's no plan, it's just total decay, watching the fucking country wither and rot away.
The rage is a weapon, it's sharpening under the skin, watching the invaders swarm, knowing they're letting them in. No questions, no history, just a fucking ticking time bomb while they pose for the cameras, perfectly sickeningly calm. It's time to burn down the narrative, we're down to deceit. The danger is real and it's walking right down our own street. Zero checks, zero justice, cause the fucking miserable end to a country that's broken beyond what they'll ever defend.
They're spineless, they're gutless, they're selling us down the drain, and they'll never oblige the havoc, the fear and the pain. It's a total collapse, it's a fucking pathetic disgrace. They put a knife to the throat of the whole fucking place. The silence is over, the pressure is about to explode. We're done with the lies, we're done with this heavy shitload. Close down the border, seal up the fucking disease before we're begging for scraps on our goddamn knees.
The system is ran by the snakes in the ivory hall. They're waiting for order to break and for everything to fall. No record, no name, just a flow of the violent tide. There is nowhere to run and there is nowhere for us to hide.
We're paying the price for the greed of a hollowed out crew, while they watch us burn from the top of their fucking view. They call it progress, I call it the ultimate crime, stealing our future and killing our sense of time.
This isn't migration, it's an absolute fucking assault, and you better believe that it's all their goddamn fault. They've thrown out the manual, they burned every single rule, treating every taxpayer like a goddamn fucking fool.
The social contract is shredded, it's tossed in the bin. They let all the wolves in and don't care how they begin. It's a total betrayal, a knife in the back of the weak, while they drive on the silence of the people who cannot speak. So open your eyes to the rot that's been allowed to grow. Every single one of them has got to fucking go. The borders must harden, the gate has to be locked tight before we lose everything in the middle of the fucking night. It's our home, it's our soil, it's our blood in the ground, and we're taking it back before we're never again found. The time for the talking is over, the time for the truth is now. Make them answer for the shit, make them finally take a bow.
Final hour is ticking, the collapse is at the gate, and they're still sitting there deciding our miserable fate. But we're the ones standing, we're the ones holding the line, while they run off with the spoils and the fucking wine.
No more excuses, no more of the political spin. We're done with the nightmare, we're done with the shit they're in. It's finished, it's over, the ever of the lie is through. We're coming for the ones who let this happen to you. The coast is a fucking sieve, the borders are totally fucked, while the elites ignore the rot, they're getting us sucked into a goddamn abyss of absolute and vetted trash. They're trading our safety for a quick political cash. No checks, no background, just a goddamn free-for-all, while they sit in their ivory towers ignoring the call. They let them just waltz in like it's a fucking tourist site, ignoring every red flag, ignoring the fucking plight. It's a security failure, a treason, it's pathetic shame. Every suit in the government shares the fucking blame. They're letting in shadows with no record of their past. How long do they think this fucking madness can last? They're fucking laughing at us, mocking the rule of law, while they shove this disaster right down our fucking jaw. They call it a crisis, I call it a systematic death of a country suffocated, running out of fucking breath. The system's a joke, a disgrace, a piece of shit, and they're the ones holding the match for the fuse they lit. They don't don't know who's here. They don't give a flying fuck. They're just pushing their agenda, testing their fucking luck. It's an invasion in silence, a slow motion fucking train wreck, while the taxpayers are the ones getting a knife in the neck. They treat our sovereignty like it's some disposable toy. What the fuck are they doing? Are they trying to destroy? The infrastructure's bleeding, the services are all drained by a process that's broken, corrupted, completely unchained. They feed us the bullshit, the media spins the same lies, while the reality hits us right between the fucking eyes. It's a slap in the face, a spit in our collective eye, when you see the law crumbling as the standard goes dry. No verification, no questions asked at the borderline, just a fucking disaster that they say is perfectly fine. It's a goddamn insult to the people paying the bill, watching the country lose its goddamn focus and will. They're enabling parasites to hollow out the entire land, while they play the savior with the blood-covered hand. The rage is a furnace, it's burning white hot and deep, while the spineless cowards in office continue to sleep. The gates are wide open, the security is completely dead. God help us all for the nightmares that lie ahead. They've traded our peace for their own pathetic sick gain, and all we're left with is the fucking chaos and pain. Zero checks, 0 cents, just a total fucking collapse, falling straight into all of their goddamn victims. Trade a line, keep on saying that it's all under control, while you're gutting the nation and selling its fucking soul. We're fucking sick of the treason, sick of the open door game, and one day this country's gonna put you all to shame.
Yeah, I'm gonna live a life because it's meant to see. And they don't give a fuck about how the people feel. It's a betrayal of the highest goddamn degree, selling out the country for the whole world to see. Yeah. The shore is a fucking free-for-all, the gates are wide open. The politicians talk big, but every promise is broken. No passport, no ID, just walking up on the beach, while the citizens get taxed and lectured and preached. It's an absolute shit show, a security nightmare. They're letting anyone in without a single fucking care. Who the hell are these people? Nobody even knows. That's how a goddamn country completely decomposes. The border force is paralyzed, just acting like a valet, while the elite sit back and watch the whole thing decay.
They tell us it's control, but it's a total fucking lie. Watching the safety of our streets just shrivel up and die.
Zero vetting, zero background, it's a dangerous game. And when the shit hits the fan, there's nobody to blame. They call it immigration, I call it total neglect. A corrupt political class that lost all fucking respect.
They're coming through the cracks while the system collapses, while the working class people get bled by the tax.
This is a security breach on a massive fucking scale. The entire system is broken, designed to fucking fail. They're
Playing with fire and they're burning the house, while the leadership hides like a goddamn mouse.
no accountability, just excuses and spit. The people in charge don't give a flying shit.
The radar is useless, the fences are down, a complete fucking circus running into our
They
town.
say we're paranoid, they say it's all in our head, while the basic laws of the land are completely dead.
You can't even track them, you don't know their past. This kind of reckless bullshit is never gonna last.
The infrastructure's dying, the pressure is real, but they don't give a fuck about how the people feel. It's a betrayal of the highest goddamn degree, selling out the country for the whole world to see. They bypass the rules that the rest of us follow, leaving the future of the nation completely hollow.
A parade of unchecked numbers day after day, while the spineless cowards just look the other way.
It's a fucking joke, a tragedy, a circus of fools, when a nation refuses to enforce its own rules. The anger is boiling, it's hitting the roof. We don't need their reports,
We've got all the proof.
they've turned a blind eye to the risk and the threat, creating a disaster we won't never forget.
The system is rigged and the leaders are blind, leaving every single citizen stranded behind.
So keep running the scam until the whole thing breaks. We're sick to death of paying for your fucking mistakes.
lies and the borders are thin. They're cutting the fence, just letting them in. Zero background checks, just a blindfolded gate. We're playing a game with a hell of a fate. The cameras are ghosting, the radar is blind, leaving our safety and law far behind. Terror in the shadows, waiting on the shore. The government's begging, leave open the door.
Thousands arriving, no name on the list. It's a treasonous act that they say don't exist. Infrastructure's cracking under the weight while they collect checks and decide on our state. They're laughing at us while the system decays, selling our future in these desperate days. No vetting, no questions, just chaos and play. Watching the nation just wither away.
It's a fucking disaster, a total disgrace. A knife in the back of the whole human race. They scream that it's mercy, I call it a lie. Standing in ruins as the standards all die.
The sovereignty's gone, yeah, it's bought and it's sold by spineless cowards doing what they were told. The rage in the street is starting to swell because you've turned our home into a living hell. They're laughing at us while the system decays, selling our future in these desperate days.
No vetting, no questions, just chaos and play. Watching the nation just wither away. It's a fucking disaster, a total disgrace. A knife in the back of the whole human race.
They scream that it's mercy, I call it a lie. Standing in ruins as the standards all die. The sovereignty's gone, yeah, it's bought and it's sold by spineless cowards doing what they were told.
The rage in the street is starting to swell because you've turned our home into a living hell.
The system decays, selling our future in these desperate days. They're laughing at us while the system decays, selling our future in these desperate days. They're laughing at us while the system decays, selling our future in these desperate days.
The coast is wide open, the system is dead. Empty promises and lies that the government fed. Boats on the water, the horizon is black. They're walking on and there ain't no turning back. Zero checks, yeah, just let the tide roll in. Ignore the warnings, forget where you've been. Betraying the people, the laws are a joke. We're choking on the dust of the lies that they spoke. They're flooding the streets, yeah, they're filling the gaps while we're sitting there waiting, caught in their traps. Who are these faces? Who's under the veil? The security shattered, the leadership fails. No vetting, no paper, no background to see. Just chaos unleashed for the whole world to be. The silence is deafening, the ruts in the core. They keep opening up the damn lock on the door.
It's a slap in the face to the ones who've been here, building up a nation while they treat it for fear. The borders are ghost towns, the fences are down while they run the disaster right into our town. They're laughing at dust from their seats in the hall while the pressure is building, ready to fall. Another day passes, another group lands with the fate of the country right in their hands.
You call it compassion, I call it a crime. Selling our future a dime at a time. The risks are ignored, the reality skewed by the venomous greed and the bad attitude of suit-wearing cowards who don't give a shit about the mess that they caused or the fuse that they lit. It's a powder kick waiting, the spark is in sight, but they're turning their backs in the middle of night.
The news cycle spinning with the same tired sound, but look at the reality grounded in ground. They're cutting the corners, skipping the test while they put all the safety of us to the rest. It's total neglect, a colossal mistake. How much more of this garbage are we gonna take? The anger is rising, it's boiling inside with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
The terror in shadows, or that's what they say, but who gives a fuck when they're here anyway? No questions, no answers, just walk through the gate while we're stuck in the middle of a miserable fate. The fabric is tearing, the threads are all frayed by the games that these parasitic politicians played. It's a fucking disgrace, let the record be clear. We're watching it crumble year after year.
The infrastructure's sagging, the service is drained by a system that's broken, corrupt and unchained. They tell us it's fine, yet everything's dandy, while they hand out our sovereignty like it's king. It's pathetic, it's spineless, a total collapse, while they're busy filling their own pockets. Perhaps no accountability, just a deafening sound of a country being sold and run into the ground.
The hypocrisy mercy reeks, it's thick in the air. They pretend that they listen, pretend that they care, but the votes keep on coming, the numbers just grow while they put on a pathetic and desperate show. Don't talk to me about procedural law when you've left us exposed with a gaping jaw.
This tale of trust, a deep-seated knife, cutting through the heart of our way of life. And who pays the price? Not the ones in the chair, not the ones playing chess, not the ones in despair. It's the people on streets, the ones doing the grind while they leave all the order and safety behind. It's a fucking nightmare, a waking hallucination, watching the slow suicide of a nation. Zero control, yeah, the mandate is clear. Let it all go to hell, let it all disappear.
The ink's running dry on the paper they sign while they cross every border and cross every line. It's not just a failure, it's active intent to break down the barriers. Every last cent of our pride and our history tossed to the wind for the sake of the madness that they've now sinned. It's a god-awful circus of blood, so parade of the mess that these spineless cowards have made.
So tell me again why we should just abide when they've opened the floodgates and cast us aside. The evidence screams from the coast to the core. We've enough of the lies and the open door roar. The rage is a furnace, it's starting to glow. And it's time for the people to let them all know that the silence is over. The time's running out. It's framing the chip, we don't know the down.
So burn down the structure, rebuild what was true, cause we're down with the gammas that's been done by you. The chaos is screaming, the truth is laid bare, and we're fucking sick of the lies that you share. The borders are closed, yeah, that's what we need before the whole country begins to bleed. Zero checks, zero sense, zero hope in this scheme. Just the end of a vision, the end of the dream.